Hi everybody. Camera's over here. Hey, we got the developer's note today, so I thought I've got a couple of minutes to go through it with you and just tell you what I think. Let's see what's going on. So we've got the developer's note on the forums. You can all read it there, as you see there from CM Yuri. Right, and we've got a couple of things coming up. So of course, Guild Raid Geese Howard has turned up, and it's all very, very difficult. Lots of people having a lot of difficulty with it. And it's interesting because it's so difficult, it looks like right now, that the only way to actually get through it is to have the special signature fighters. If you don't have them, it's looking pretty impossible. Minimum is you'll need at least Kyo. I think you can do Go Nuts and somebody else. I think either Bang Dalgom or somebody else has done a video. I can't remember, sorry if I got the wrong one, but check out the usual YouTubers for that. But you're going to need at least one. So the interesting thing is to see if Netmarble are going to do something interesting here. A lot of people are talking about how the signature fighters will come back for another banner. That's Mai and Atana, because they're very, very useful for the guild raid. However, on the other hand, I've heard something else might happen. So we'll come to that in a second. Let's go through what's actually happening. So here is the developer's handbook. And as you can see, they're showing you a new mode that is coming up. And this is called the Chapter of Fight. Notice here it says chapter to her, but it's just a typo. But if you look at this, you might notice that actually it looks pretty much like a certain other mode that we've seen before. Oops, hold on, sorry. It looks a lot like Rite of Passage, right? Which if you may remember, that a lot of us were complaining about because the CPU is amazingly strong, smart, and it's just annoying, really, for some reason. And it's funny because it's another fighting game mode. It's the same as League, the same as Infinite Battle, but it just annoyed a lot of people, myself included. And after a year or whatever it was, it's like, well, you look at the rewards and you go, I kind of need these hammers, so all right. And also, yeah, they also give you capsules as well. So I was getting level 5 capsules. So I started to make it part of my routine. I still don't really enjoy it, but it was just something else to grind on. But now it's going to go. So however you feel about it, it's gone. I don't know if you really liked it or anything, but see you later, right? It looks like it's going to be a kind of ladder. So maybe similar to the Hall of Elements or something. So you have a level 1, then level 2, then level 3, and you're going to keep going up and get special rewards. And as you can see, there's a season. So it will reset after 12 days, maybe a month, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know, but it's interesting, right? 12 days. And then you've got 5 entries per day. That's quite a lot. I mean, normally Hall of Elements is free. Anything is normally 3 entries per day, but this one's got 5, and you're like, more things to do? Okay, maybe this will be more fun. I don't know, but well, we'll see, innit? But basically, it's Hall of Elements. You can see there's free. Here it's got 3 rounds. So I'm like, well, okay. I don't know, but I have a feeling it's not going to really change anything. It's just another thing to do. I'm like, all right, fine. Hope you won't be bored with that. Same thing, different packaging maybe. But they're going to close down Rite of Passage. Rite of Passage is off. And they're going to start giving you the rewards through something else. Okay, great. All right, fine. And the Rite of Passage exchange shop is also going to close, but it will stay open for you to make sure you use up all your stuff or your coins. Yeah, there goes the hammers. All right then. So I'm not really sure about this one, but we'll have to see the final products and see how they deal out with these rewards. So like I said, the hammers were good. So I'm like, I didn't really enjoy the event, but getting the hammers was good. So let's hope we'll all be happy with the next one. So the next thing is the prestige system. So this is quite scary, right? Because it seems to show that you're going. If you remember these icons, right? This is for your HP. This is your attack, your defense, and I don't even know what that last one is. But whatever it is, it looks like statistics. And as you can see, you've got purple, blue, red, green, and yellow. So it represents all the elements. Don't know what happened to the darkness and light. You might have seen the black and white elements somewhere. But and you've also got bronze, silver, and gold. You're like, okay, what's going on now? But this actually reminds me of the codex bonus. So this might be related to this. And I don't know what they're doing, but that's interesting. The prestige system. So yeah, the stats are going to come over to your fighters, and you can see it's all split up into different elements. So that's great. So maybe it's splitting up the codex into different elements. So you're going to have to do a lot more grinding. Hey, I love more grinding. It's fantastic. Yeah, and you're going to get materials to do this by doing quests through infinite battle. So I'm like, we're going to do infinite battle anyway, regardless, because of course rubies are the reward. So I'm like, we obviously do that. So it's going to be interesting to see why or what they're going to do to force us to play this. Right, but technically we don't have to do anything. It's probably just tap some buttons, and same like Codex, tap some buttons, you get your stuff. So that's all right, fine, good. I have to say, I think sometimes just repackaging things to do the same thing is probably, unfortunately, a necessary thing with fighting games or games in general, because people just get bored so quickly these days. They get so bored. You might as well just throw some the same thing in a different wrapper, and they'll get excited. Well, then great, good. So also you notice they talk about a collaboration, and you're like, really? Okay, that's interesting. Although it's not quite clear what's going on. So it says that second collaboration for the first half of the year, we're in June, is going to be presented with the third anniversary celebration event, as it takes a little bit time to improve. So that means they're going to show us what's coming, but they're not actually give it to us yet. So it looks like it's going to be late, and it's going to be coming after they completely make sure that the quality is up to par, right? So yeah, thanks to everyone who's waiting for the third anniversary, and enjoy. And we're going to have a login bonus coming, right? So you might have seen pictures of that. I think it was Leah, and rubies every day. Of course, the reason is why? Why would Netmarble give you lots and lots and lots of rubies? Because they want you to spend them. And why would they want you to spend them? I'll tell you why. Because they're going to give you either a collab character, and that collab character has to be from another franchise. And the point is, the way that this game, you look at what's happened before. The way this game works is that, or the way that collabs work is that you make the collab character so useful that they become part of your team for a specific event. For example, Guild Raid, as we were talking about before. What's the weakness for geese? KOF special signature fighters. Everyone else is crap. They all are crap. They all die, apart from maybe Go-Nuts, but they all die. But if you bring in a collab character that is actually strong and can survive and beat geese, guess what? Everybody's going to get them. And if everybody gets them, then the collab is a success, because everybody knows the character, right? And that means it's good publicity for that franchise, for that brand. And that's why I know Seven Knights now. I know Eileen. I'm like, I know Dellens. I know Rachel. That's it. It's in there. It's in my mind. I know it. It's done, right? So it's good promo for them. That's it, right? So next collab, but what do you think it's going to be? I think it's going to be another Netmarble brand game. So there's been some rumors of a certain fighting in the street game. You might have noticed that the screenshot was in Spanish, so I'm just like, dreaming much? Yeah. So yeah, don't think so. Return of Tekken? Possibly. Samurai Showdown? Doubt it. Actually, you know what? Doubt it. Tekken and thingy? Doubt it. No, that's it. Nah. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a Netmarble title. And if it's a completely other different title, well, good for them, whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't really want to support these other things. But hey, if it helps the game, all right, fine, whatever. But if it's a Netmarble title, I wouldn't be surprised if this is trying to tempt you to go and play that title. And you might have heard that certain titles have been launched in Netmarble, like Ni no Kuni, and they've just like exploded, super profit. So I won't be surprised if I see something like that. Although Ni no Kuni and King of Fighters All-Star, I'm like, what? Nah, come on, that's not going to fit. But honestly, they can make anything work. If you can make WWE work, you can make anything work in this game. You could have My Little Pony, mate. It's fine. So there we go. That's it. That's what's coming up. People are kind of like, what? Well, it's quite new today, but like not much of a response so far. Right, it's skin past hair right now, so we'll see what happens. But some people are happy, some people are good. Excited about collabs. If you remember that in our survey, collabs was like the most fun thing ever. And of course, the story mode sometimes can be very funny and very cool. And some people are still like asking for, hey, I still want my boss memories and SS fighter memories because we want to update them. That's kind of fair. But we'll see. Special rules. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Special rules for the new fighting thing is going to be interesting. So maybe Gold Week. What do you call it? You know, limit the fighters by their grade. So thingy 65, level 40, stuff like that. And yeah, is another person asking about that last row. I'm not sure what that is. It's very interesting. And of course, now very, 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 very important. Very, very important. Absolutely agree. Fix the championship, please. Fix the netcode. That would be nice. But of course, well, what's going to make actual money? Collabs or PvP mode? Priorities for Netmarble? Ah, dear. Oh, look, there's Saint. So yeah, that's right, and lots of people have left. Sad, isn't it? But there we go. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, we could like to play the game, but you know, no, what's better? Just sell things. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Feel free to moan and complain. That's what we're here for, isn't it? That's it. All right. So good luck to everyone on your summons, because you're gonna need it. Collect those rubies, save them up, you're going to need it. And we'll see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone.